In response to COVID-19, PSP is offering virtual fitness to Canadian Armed Forces members. By using social media platforms, the virtual fitness classes tailored to Canadian Armed Forces personnel become accessible to all. Participants who are not Canadian Armed Forces members recognize and acknowledge that their age, health status, and physical fitness level are unknown, and it is entirely up to each individual to assess their ability to participate in this class. Since it is preferable to consult your physician before beginning any exercise program, we invite all participants who are not Canadian Armed Forces members to consult the Get Active Questionnaire of the Canadian Society of Exercise Physiology and its reference document. If you experience any pain or difficulty during the exercises presented in this video, it is recommended that you stop and consult a healthcare provider. If a CAF member sustains an injury during this video, please remember to fill out a CF98. What's going on, everybody? Luke from Four Wing Cold Lake, coming at you from the tiny little fitness space here at Cold Lake Fire Rescue. Today we are going to be doing a little strength and conditioning, a little high intensity tactical training. So we are going to be doing 2 rounds of 7 minutes of work and 3 minutes of rest. So you're going to get as much work done as you can in that 7 minutes. You're going to rest for 3, and then we're going to repeat. So we've got 4 movements on the books for today. We're doing object row. I'm going to be using a 25-pound plate with some handles today. So 4 rows with whatever object you have. So if that means you have a water jug or a backpack full of weight, you may have seen previous videos with me in the basement doing some backpack stuff. You can totally use that. But if you have dumbbell, kettlebell, even a barbell, if you're lucky enough to have that at home, or if you're even luckier and your fitness center is open, you can go ahead and use those as well. So, row, we're going to reverse lunge with our object, push up, and plank shoulder tap. So, rep scheme, we're going 4 rows, 8 alternating reverse lunges, so 4 per side, 12 push-ups, and 16 alternating plank shoulder taps, so 8 per side. So what the movements are going to look like is with the row, I'm going to grab on to my object, I'm hinging out over top of my weight, and pulling it into the bottom of my ribs, pulling my elbows back, pinching my shoulder blades together, squeezing with the back. So that's the row. The reverse lunge, we're holding our object in the front, taking a step back. If you can't tap your knee to the floor, that's totally fine. If your mobility is not going to allow that, just raise that up a little bit. If it's not going to happen weighted either, that's okay too. Put the weight down, do it with just your body weight. Then the weight goes down for 12 push-ups. So if you're not going to do your push-ups from your toes, we have options. You can elevate yourself up onto a bench. You can go off the wall. If you want to go from your knees, that's fine too. Just something to change that angle up a little bit. So from your knees, push-ups can look like this. If you want to go off a bench, that's fine too. If you want to come over to the wall and do some wall push-ups, that's fine too. Whatever you're going to have to do to keep moving. And then plank shoulder tap. So we're in plank position on our hands, and we are tapping opposite shoulder with as little movement in those hips as possible. So we're not doing big twist. We're squeezing, drawing your belly button into your spine, squeezing your butt, and as little movement as possible other than the shoulder tap. That's the goal for plank shoulder tap. So, like I said, we are going 7 minutes of work, 3 minutes of rest. During that 7 minutes, 4 rows, 8 alternating reverse lunges, 12 push-ups, whatever style you need, and 16 alternating plank shoulder taps. All right, so let's get right into the warm-up. Make sure you have some music. Make sure you have water nearby. I've got my water nearby. You can't have music, so you're gonna have to provide that for yourself. So get the tunes going and let's get started. So we're going to start, as we start all of our videos that you've done with me, we're going to start with 1 minute of marching. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's march it out. We're just trying to get our blood moving here, get a little warm. Should have a light sweat going by the time we're done this. Nice and easy here. Nothing too crazy. We got 30 seconds left here, and we're going to pick it up into a jog on the spot. Again, we're just trying to get the blood flowing here, trying to get a light sweat going. Nothing crazy yet. In 10 seconds, we're going to pick that up into a jog on the spot. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's pick it up. Easy jog on the spot. Don't have to bring those knees up terribly high. Just picking up the pace a little bit. Very nice. Those arms, don't forget about your arms. Those arms moving. Good. Let's keep that going. Got about another 30 seconds. If you need to slow the pace down, that's fine. If you need to go back to that march, that's cool. Good. 15 seconds, we're going to go into jumping jacks. And I'll show some variations for that if we need. 10 more seconds. Good. In 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's get into some jumping jacks. So we can go at kind of a pace. We can tap. If jumping's not our thing, that's fine. Or we can go full on jumping jacks. So whatever you feel like you need to do to keep moving. Good. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. So for the next 30 seconds, we are going to be taking a lunge step back, reaching up and back, so you're tucking your hips under. We're trying to, the goal is to stretch out that back hip. And coming back up. So stepping back, reach up, tuck those hips under, stretch out that back hip. 30 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and go. We're going for quality over quantity here. So less good looking reps is better than a lot of sloppy looking reps. And we're practicing that reverse lunge as well. Good. 10 more seconds. Good. In 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Next 30 seconds. We are in plank position. We're stepping left foot beside left hand. If you need to drop that back knee, that's fine. And we're going to reach up, big twist, put hand back down, back into plank. Right foot's going to come beside right hand. Reach up, big twist, and back into plank. So we're going to do that for the next 30 seconds. Remember, if you need to drop that back knee, you go ahead and do that. No problem. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Same thing with this as it was with the lunge. Quality over quantity. So less good solid reps. 10 more seconds. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All right, our next 30 seconds is going to be our last 30 seconds of warm up. We're going to push up, pressing it back into downward facing dog. So from the side, it'll look like this. Push up, pressing it back into down dog. So if that push-up needs to come from your knees and then a press back, that's fine. You do what you gotta do to make this happen. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. 30 seconds. Clunking the barbell back here. Got a small space here, but if you've worked with me before, my home gym, you know I'm used to working with small spaces, so I can make this happen. Good, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. That is all for our warm-up. If you feel like you need some more, go ahead and pause. That's totally cool. You can continue on, do some extra warming up of your own. If at any point you need to pause the video, that's fine. Come right back to it whenever you're ready. But we have rest built into this. So hopefully there's something in here for everybody. The idea with this, strategy-wise, is that we move consistently rather than quickly. So I'd rather get less rounds but have moved the entire time than try and go for more rounds, go super fast within the first few minutes, and then completely die out. So we got lots of work. We have 14 minutes of work, so that's lots of time. Give yourself some time to kind of work into it. Pace it out, like I said, right from the beginning. Go slower maybe than you think you need to. I'd rather see you move consistently for the entire 7 minutes, entire 7 minute work phase, than to go hard for the first 2 minutes and then completely die. So that's what we're gonna do strategy-wise. So remember, we're starting with the row, 4 rows. You can follow me. You can go at your own pace. If you need to take breaks, but then come right back to the work. So I'm gonna try and work continuously, like we said. So get your object, whatever that is for you, and we are going to get started. So 4 rows, 8 lunge, 12 push-up, 16 plank shoulder tap for 7 minutes. So here we go. First 7 minutes starts in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Start with my 4 rows. 1, 3, 4. And right away into my lunges. Front rack that weight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put my weight down into 12 push-ups. Give those arms a shake out. I'm into 16 plank shoulder tap. Take those feet out a little bit wider if you need to. There's 1 round done. We'll try and show some modifications as we go. Taking some nice deep breaths between rounds. Right back into the row. And lunge. Staying tall on that lunge. You keep going. I'm going to talk about the lunge. So, time's still going, so you keep going. I'm going to talk about the lunge. So we want to stay tall into our lunge. We're stepping back, dropping that back knee down. If we're going too low for our mobility, we're going to pitch forward. So raise that up so your torso stays nice and tall. I don't want to see you pitching forward. Use that weight in the front to help you stay tall. Good, so I'm into push-ups. We're 2 minutes in, just over 2 minutes. That's 6 done for me. There's 12. You can take your feet out a little wider on those push-ups too if you need to, maintaining that nice tight core, nice flat back. We don't want to dip in the push-up. Same as we don't want to dip in our plank position. That's 60. Yeah, that's 2 rounds down. Lots of time left here. We got 4 minutes left in this round. Lots of time. Right into that row. Yeah, I'll show the row or the lunge from the front. You can see the alignment of my joints and why we do that step back lunge. And then we are in one straight line rather than getting potentially crossed up by taking a step forward. That's why I prefer the reverse lunge to the forward lunge. All right, start showing some modifications here. We're gonna go push-ups from the knees this time. Still 12. We're just changing that pivot point. 6. I'm still keeping my belly tight, drawing that belly button into my spine. Good. You can modify the plank further as well if you need to. You can come down, stay in that kneeling position, and tap. Good. That's 12. I need to do 16. Miscounted. There we go. Good work, team. We have 2 minutes, then we rest for 3. If you need to ditch the weight, that's fine. I'll show a modified for the lunge. So, lunging with no weight, same thing. Trying to keep my torso tall. Good. There's 8. Show some modification for the push-up. Off the wall. 6. Yeah, here we go. 11, one more. 12. Good. And we're into plank shoulder tap. We got less than a minute. Keep it going. Good. Right away into that row. 30 seconds. Got carried away. Miscount. That's too many. All right, modify for the lunge. Not going down quite as low. 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Good. Resting 3 minutes. Nice deep breaths. Get a drink. Walk around. Catch your breath. Relax. Use these 3 minutes to recover. Oh, good. Nice and relaxed here. Got lots of time. If you want to pause, if you need more, go ahead and pause. If you want to time your own 3 minutes, that's cool. You can skip ahead to where we start up again. Whatever you feel like you need to do. It's all about you. Good. 2 minutes left to rest. So in this next 7 minutes, I'm going to show the same thing. We're doing exactly the same thing, starting with the row. I will do my best to show modifications. I'll show some push-ups on the bench. The angle's not fantastic, but we'll try our best. And yeah, just use this time to chill. Do what you feel like you need to do here to relax. If you want more stuff like this, check out the rest of the stuff on the national channel. If you are liking what we're doing here at 4-Wing, head over to our YouTube channel, 4-Wing Cold Lake PSP. Search us up. We got a really sweet library of workouts like this. Yoga. We have some sports stuff. We're doing some more things for the national page. We've got some art therapy videos. We have lots of stuff from recreation. If you want to hear one of our kiosk staff read you a story, we've got that. She's been reading Chronicles of Narnia, so if that's something you're into, then head over there. But if you want to stick with fitness, that's cool too. We got lots of content there on our local page. All right. We're going in 10 seconds. We're going for another 7 minutes. Starting with the row. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 7 minutes. 4 row. I'll show that modification again for the lunge. We'll do it weighted. So just stepping back, but not going quite as low as I was. Eight lunge. Good. Weight goes down. I'll show the push-ups off the bench this time. Great angle. We're posting up on the bench. Just changing that angle. 2 more. That's 12. Yeah, we can do the same thing with the plank shoulder tap. If we need to raise that up a little bit, totally cool. Or we can go from the knees, whatever you want to do. There's 16. All right, right back into that row. Shake it out. Grab that weight. Right back into those rows. Keep it going, team. Stay strong. 8 lunge. Driving off that front heel and back toe to stand up. When we lunge, you keep going, I'm going to talk. When we lunge, more of our lunges, we want to keep that back toe curled up, not be on our laces. We have nowhere to press from here. Keep that toe curled underneath. We can drive hard off of that and use that front heel and back toe to stand up. Good, push-ups. Show some off the wall again. Whatever you gotta do to keep moving. Oh, good. Try and show the plank shoulder tap off the bench. Change the angle a little bit here. See a little bit better. Still nice flat back. Still drawing that belly button into my spine and squeezing my butt. Yeah, into that row. Grab your weight. Here we go. Good. And lunge. Big step back. Better angle here for the push-up. Wide feet. Got two more. Good. Like shoulder tap. 3 minutes. Good work. Keep it going, team. You got this. Looking good. Right back into those rows. Remember, take breaks in here if you need to. You don't have to go at my pace. You can go as fast or as slow as you need to. Another way we can hang on to the weight, a little bear hug, that works too. Keep it tall. One more. Into those push-ups. 2 minutes. Arms a shake. Looking good, everybody. Let's keep it going. Whew. Plank shoulder tap. Here we go. Good. Time to get into another round. A little over a minute. Let's finish strong. Then we cool down. Good work. More. Okay, we got 40 seconds here. 40 seconds to push up. Work 30 seconds. Good work, team. Let's go, 10 seconds. Keep it going, finish strong. I'm gonna count you home. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Beautiful. Okay. Good work. Nice deep breaths. Rest and recover. Pause the video for as long as you need. Catch your breath. Walk around. Try and minimize the sitting. Hunched over is fine. Hunched over actually opens up your rib cage more. You can take in a little more air. So that hands on your knees that your coach told you not to do, you should do it. Opens up your rib cage. You can actually take in more air, like I said. Recover a little bit faster. So walk around. Catch your breath. Try and minimize the sitting so we don't have blood pooling in our legs and increase our soreness. We are going to sit eventually, but you want to walk around, kind of flush some of that out. So go ahead and pause the video, walk around for as much time as you need, and then hit play. We'll be doing our cool down. So let's get into it. I'm going to take a sip of water here before we start. Here. All right. So we're going to go both feet out, reaching up tall. We're going to fold forward and really reach as far as you can here. So round your lower back, release through your back. Feel this in your hamstring as well. Very nice, good and relaxed here. Like I said during the break, if you need some more, if you want to, after this, do like a slow, smooth yoga class, check out the 4-Wing YouTube channel. I'm going to go ahead and let that go. We're going to cross one leg over the other and give that knee a big hug into your chest. So check out the 4-Wing YouTube channel. I've got lots of yoga content on there. Pick a yin class and fire away. It's a good way to kind of wind down after the day. Good way to start your day as well. Kind of get some mindfulness practice in that way. Good. Go ahead and switch sides. This can be a tough time for us mentally. COVID hasn't just affected our physical bodies, but it's affected our mind as well, in the way that a lot of things are unknown, and no one's immune to that. I know I'm not. Good, let's let that go. We're going to bring both feet in together and just let those knees fall out to the side. If you need a little extra like I do, just gently pushing on the inside of those knees. Yeah, I'm not immune to that. There's lots of unknowns, and if we can find out a way that works best for us to deal with that, so it's not too overwhelming, then that's a fantastic thing. And a good yin yoga practice is a great way to kind of center yourself and calm your mind. It's a good little meditation practice without really realizing you're doing it. All right, we're going to come up onto our knees on the laces of our shoes this time, not on our toe. And we're going to sit onto those heels. Nice stretch here for our quads, our ankles, our knees. Just nice and relaxed. Nice deep breaths. Nice and slow. We're going to come out of that. We're going to find a spot on the wall. We're going to put our palm flat against the wall. And we're going to turn away from the wall. So we're stretching the front side of that right shoulder. I'm stretching the front side of my right shoulder and chest, whichever side you decide to start on. It does not matter. So, it should feel really nice after being in that plank position, push-up position that whole time. Good, let's switch sides. Same thing, palm, forearm, flat up against that wall, twisting away from the wall. Very nice. Deep breaths here, like I said, fully relaxed. We're all done. Nothing hidden in this one. Let that go. So what you do to one side, you got to do to the other. So we're going to take an arm across. I'll stretch the back side of that shoulder. Good. Nice, relaxed. Switching sides. Last one, we're going to lace our fingers together. We're going to push them as far forward as we can, really rounding those shoulders. Think about pulling your shoulder blades apart. Push, push, push. Nice stretch here for our back. This should feel nice after the row. All right, let's let that go. All right, team. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned to the Facebook page for more content, and we'll catch you in the next one.